wish it were that simple.
Yeah, and if wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak.
That's the question.
Alright, welcome to the channel, everybody. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to watch the last episode of Firefly. Episode 14, Objects in Space. Now, I have conflicting memory about whether... I thought that I'd read some people say this was one of their favorite episodes, but I have not heard that in the comments. In fact, in the comments, I think I heard one or two people say it was one of their least favorite episodes. But, so maybe I was wrong about that. I think I read that way back at the beginning before I'd watched any of it. But anyway, I'm excited to get to it. The last episode, and then the movie, we got the film. So let's just watch it. You ready? I'm excited. Let's do it. Like, subscribe, and comment. Lord knows I'm going to need all the subscribers I can get. Because once Firefly goes away, it was my big boon to the channel. Check out Patreon if you want to watch the full reactions. I think it's like $3 a month. Cool.
No, I wish I was lying. We'd all just made surgeon. We were the elite.
So you had to be naked?
Naked, yes.
Oh, look at them.
Top of the statue of Hippocrates. Can you just picture me?
Naked? Oh, well, let's see. I'm gonna have to conjure up, yeah, that's gonna be difficult.
Oh, look at them being cute.
There were no feds. Until I started singing. This is not...
What did you sing?
This is not funny. This is a morality tale about the evils of sake. I would be there right now. It was either that or get fuzzy on aspects.
There's a lot of feet. Did Whedon have a foot fetish?
So, like, never?
No, not ever, never. Some orders allow shepherds to marry, but I follow a narrower path.
But, I mean, you still got the urge. They don't cut it off or nothing.
No, I'm more or less intact.
More or less.
Direct my energy elsewhere.
You mean like masturbating?
I hope you're not thinking of taking orders yourself.
That'll be the day. I got stupid. The money was too good.
I don't give half a hump if you're innocent or not. So where does that put you?
It ain't impossible. St. Jane, it's got a ring to it.
Wow. It's kind of trippy how they're doing that. I like it. She's seeing like their inner thoughts.
It's a layover point for almost every planet this side of the system. I just don't want to draw this out.
Have you decided when you're going to tell the others?
No, I appreciate you're not saying anything.
Well, I don't. So make up your mind.
I'm a big girl, just tell me.
None of it means a damn thing.
Wow.
It's just an object. Doesn't mean what you think.
You know that's not to be over. You want nothing to do with that. Put it down.
What do you think? It was in my hand.
Not mad. Just let me thank you. Fully loaded, safety off. This here is a recipe for unpleasantness. Does she understand that?
She understands. She doesn't comprehend.
I'm glad we've made that distinction. No touching guns. Okay?
No touching.
River.
It's getting very, very crowded.
Thought she was on the mend.
Her medications are erratic. There's not one that her system can eventually break down.
I want a lot of medical jargon. I'll talk to a doctor.
You are talking to a doctor.
Yeah, okay. My point is, could have been you she might have shot just then. The doctor, as you just made note of. And who exactly could fix you? Not nobody. We're deep in space, cornering no and where. You take extra care with her, because we're very much alone out here.
That's wild. I really like seeing her River's perspective. Sheds a little light. Take my hand. Super cool. I don't know how this episode's gonna go, but I really like the beginning of it, I'll tell you that much. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take Oh, we needed some more, what were they called? Reavers. A little more Reaver action. If they knew, I'm concerned that they didn't really know that this was their last episode or plan for it to be. Well, we know that they didn't. That's why they made a movie, I guess. That's fucking cool, too.
Little River just gets more colorful by the moment. What'll she do next?
Either blow us all up or rub soup in her hair.
I hope she does the soup thing. It's always a hoot, and we don't all die from it. I'm just getting a weird heat bounce off our wake.
Engine flux?
Sensors probably got turned around.
I don't leave my guns around Malin. I don't leave them loaded.
Well, somehow she got her hands on your hardware.
Let's move this conversation in a not Jane's fault direction. I didn't make her crazy. Hell, I didn't even want her on the ship.
Is that the direction you want this conversation to go in?
Just don't want to take a lashing for something I ain't the cause of.
Where's River at now?
In her room, which I'm thinking we bolt from the outside from now on. That's a little extreme, isn't it?
Anybody remember her coming at me with a butcher's knife?
Wacky fun.
You want to go, little man?
Only if it's someplace with candlelight.
Sir, I know she's unpredictable, but I don't think she'd harm anyone.
Butcher's knife?
Anyone we can't spare. I mean, as far as we know, the girl's never even picked up a gun before.
That ain't so.
That's right. Kaylee's the only one that knows about that. I'm guessing bounty hunter after River.
Okay, Kaylee.
Shit.
It was when the captain and Wash got took by Niska.
You'd like to forget that anytime soon.
We all went in. I got pinned down, and there were 3 guys. And then River comes up. She only looked for a second and took my gun, closed her eyes, killed him. Dead in an instant when their eyes still closed.
You saw it wrong.
Not a jot. And it weren't auto fire. She just did the math.
You understand how that sounds.
What? She killed him with mathematics. What else could it have been?
You couldn't have done it, Jane. Nobody can shoot like that that's a person.
So River's not a person.
Please don't be mad.
I just want to understand what you're saying here. I thought River was your friend.
The way she...
Look at her. Wow.
She smiled like we were playing. Scared me.
Could be she saved your life, Kaylee.
Oh, I'm all aware of that, and I'm not
Probably didn't even know what was going on. You know, thought it was a game.
Later on, you can explain to me how that's a comfort.
We got someone on board this ship. Might be a danger to us. Some of us grown attached to River. I find River pleasant enough myself.
Damn.
Does have an oddness to her. Girl knows things. Things she couldn't.
Are you saying she's a witch?
Yes, Jane. She's a witch. She has had Congress with the beast.
She's in Congress.
How did your brain even...
Jane.
This isn't a joking matter. This is about our lives and River's.
Thank you.
Thank you, Inara. Getting us back on track.
I don't think she's intuitive, Doctor. I think she's a reader.
Psychic?
Is that even remotely possible?
Yeah, they definitely altered the way she reacts to things. I'm not...
Psychic, though? That sounds like something out of science fiction.
You live in a spaceship, dear.
Are you saying she really reads minds?
Or near enough.
I don't like the idea of someone hearing what I'm thinking.
No one likes the idea of hearing what you're thinking.
Your mind uses
That was
psychic.
coming.
Or an assassin.
Exactly.
She just wants to be a kid.
I wish it were that simple.
Yeah, and if wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak.
Wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak.
She'd ever hurt any of us.
Maybe you're right. I ain't gonna make a decision on anything till I thought on it a while.
Wash, you need to figure out what the fuck that thing is you observed.
Please don't be mad. I had to say something.
I'm not mad at you. She loves this ship. I think it's more home to her than any place she's been.
What about you?
I thought the hospital was home. It was really making a difference there. Embarrassingly large stacks of money, and I would be there right now if she hadn't. If they had just left her alone.
But then you wouldn't have met Kaylee. Say that.
Isn't there anything about this place you're glad of?
Come on, Simon.
Good night.
God damn it, Shepard.
Good night.
Don't let the space bugs bite.
Poor Kaylee.
Space bugs.
Kaylee just wants the D. The Dr. D. Oh, you thought on it a bit now, have you, Mal? Words of trouble? There's no airlock? Or maybe that was the airlock. This music's really cool too. I mean, someone must have wrote this music for this show, but the music in this show has been really great. Wake up, Zoe! Nah. He's locking them all in. Oh, look at Kaylee's room. Oh, because she's not in it. Good girl. Oh, Kaylee might have to save everyone. Kaylee was horny, so she went to work on the engines. Kaylee's gonna have to save everyone. It's gonna be Kaylee and River. Dude, this...
I like this ship. Serenity.
How did you get on?
Strains the mind a bit, don't it? You think you're all alone? Maybe I come down the chimney, Kaylee. Bring presents to the good girls and boys. Maybe I've always been here.
What do you want?
That's a beating heart, isn't it? Pull off any one of 1,000 parts, she'll just die. Such a slender thread. You ever been raped?
Jesus.
The captain is right down that hallway. He can hear you.
The captain's locked in his quarters. They all are. There's nobody can help you. Say it.
There's nobody can help me.
I'm gonna tie you up now. And you know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna give you a present. Get rid of a problem you've got. And I won't touch you in any wrong fashion, nor hurt you at all. Unless you make some kind of ruckus. You throw a monkey wrench into my dealings in any way, your body is forfeit. Ain't nothing but a body to me. And I can find all unseemly manner of use for it. Do you understand?
Yes.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Oh.
Dude, I am not liking this.
Now tell me, Kaylee, where does River sleep?
River's gonna know, because River knows all. Damn. What? This guy's gonna take out everybody.
River?
Yeah, that guy is crazy.
Dr. Tam.
He's using the Mokhtar stealth haze.
Rather die standing.
Well, the intention is not for you to die. The warrant doesn't specify any particular need for you to be alive, but...
Alright, so that seems to be what he's up to.
Where's your sister?
I don't know. Who do you work for?
This is her room. It's empty.
I know.
So is it still her room when it's empty? Does the room, the thing, have purpose? Or do we... What's the word?
I really can't help you.
The plan is to take your sister, get the reward, which is substantial. Imbue. That's the word.
So you're a bounty hunter.
That ain't it at all.
Then what are you?
I'm a bounty hunter. I'm named Early. Been tracking you since the feds were tipped off on Ariel. She sleep with anybody?
River?
Yeah. She grapple with any of the crew. Might be in their quarters.
No.
Maybe she does and you don't know about.
I'm not gonna help you find her in any case.
I think this is very pretty. I like the weight of it.
I thought the intention was not to kill me.
No, you're missing the point. The design. It's functional. The plan is not to shoot you. The plan is to get the girl. If there's no girl, then the plan, well, it's like the room. You are gonna help me look for her.
I don't think my last act in this verse is gonna be betraying my sister.
You're gonna help me. Because every second you're with me is a chance to turn the tables. Get the better of me. Maybe you'll find your moment. Or you refuse to help me. I shoot your brain out, and I go upstairs and spend some time violating the little mechanic I got trussed up in the engine room. I take no pleasure in the thought, but she will die, weeping, if you cross me.
You're out of your mind.
That's between me and my mind. Let's start with these rooms.
This is a scary episode. A good episode, I think.
Be a while before he comes to, but he'll mend.
And which part of your plan dictated the necessity of beating up a shepherd?
That ain't a shepherd.
This guy knows some shit.
She wouldn't come in here anyway. She hates this room. The people you're planning to sell her to cut up her brain in a lab like this. Tortured her. A teenage girl. Not some bandit on a murder run, just an innocent...
You ever been shot?
No.
You ought to be shot. Or stabbed. Lose a leg. To be a surgeon, you know? Know what kind of pain you're dealing with. They make psychiatrists get psychoanalyzed before they can get certified. But they don't make a surgeon get cut on. That seem right to you?
Come on out, River. Nice man wants to kidnap you.
I like the way the walls go out. Gives you an open feeling. Firefly is a good design. People don't appreciate the substance of things. Objects in space. People miss out on what's solid. It's not your moment, Doctor. Is that the companion shuttle? We'll try the empty first. Then we'll pay her a visit. Her room's not saying a damn thing.
Stressful. This dude's weird.
It's pointless, you know that.
200,000 seems fairly pointed to me. Money like that, I could retire. Not that I would. What's life without work?
Serenity's a smuggling ship. I've been here a year. I couldn't name all the places she might hide.
I don't have a year. Your sister's becoming a real annoyance.
I feel for you.
I'm not gonna waste my time threatening you. Because I think you believe I will kill people if someone upsets my plan. I'm gonna seal you in, though. You just sit.
You can still walk away from this. I know you're tired.
Don't go visiting my intentions. Don't ever.
This dude is...
Man is stronger by far than woman.
Scary.
But only woman can create a child. Does that seem right to you?
This is fucking weird.
That's all the hide and seek I got time for. I know you're on this ship, little girl. So here's how this goes. Show yourself and finish this exchange, or your brother's brains will be flying every which way. You understand, I'm sort of on the clock here. It's frustrating.
You're wrong, Early.
Wow.
I'm not wrong, Dumpling. I will shoot your brother dead if you don't...
About River. River's not on the ship. They didn't want her here, but she couldn't make herself leave. So she melted away. They didn't know she could do that, but she did.
Not sure I take your meaning there.
I'm not on the ship. I'm in the ship. I am the ship.
River.
River's gone.
Then who exactly are we talking to?
You're talking to Serenity. And Early, Serenity is very unhappy.
Holy crap. What is going on?
Kaylee?
River.
You're afraid.
I don't know where it came from. I told him where you were. I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to do.
I'm fine. I need you to do something for me. Gotta be brave.
I'm tied up. I can't.
Got tools. Something sharp. Don't be scared. I'm right here.
Where'd she go?
I can't keep track of her when she's not incorporeally possessing a spaceship. Don't look at me.
Sensical crap. Ain't nobody can do that. You somewhere on this boat. Somewhere with a comm playing games. That's somewhat unsettling.
Mr. Jubal Early, bounty hunter. May I call you Jubal?
Ain't nobody calls me that.
Your mother does. I'm sorry. Did. She's gone now.
Wow.
Scare me? Bringing up my mother?
You're a liar. I don't think your intentions are honorable.
No, I'm a bounty hunter. It's not generally considered honorable so much as... I live by a code, though, which I think is
You
worth...
hurt people.
Only when the job requires it.
Wrong. You're a bad liar. You crawl inside me uninvited and you hurt my crew. I see everything that passes.
I only hurt people because they keep getting in the way of me finding you. Tell them.
What am I, your advocate?
You are starting now.
He's really very gentle and fuzzy. We're becoming fast friends.
You folks are all insane.
Well, my sister's a ship. We had a complicated childhood.
Doesn't anybody care that I have a finely crafted gun pointed at this boy's head?
I care.
Then are you gonna come out and stop me from doing what I don't want to? You gonna be smart here, River? River? Serenity?
This is fucking wild.
I need you to do me a favor, Captain.
There was a guy. He's very blurry. How come there's a guy on board and how come you're all of a sudden the ship?
I know you have questions.
That would be why I just asked them.
But there isn't a lot of time, Captain. I need you to trust me.
Am I dreaming?
We all are. Don't make faces.
Wow. Don't make faces. I don't even care what happens the rest of the episode. How could this be anyone's least favorite? This far in, it's already great.
These older models have locators at all?
Won't help.
You know, with the exception of one deadly and unpredictable midget, this girl is the smallest cargo I've ever had to transport, yet by far the most troublesome. Does that seem right to you?
What'd he do?
Who?
The midget.
Arson. Little man loved fire.
This guy's a wild character. All their side characters are so trippy, man.
I can take this guy out.
He's fast
What about his face? Is his face wearing armor?
No touching guns. It's soon now. Are you ready?
How do you know what this guy's gonna do?
I'm very close to him. He doesn't even see it.
Okay, but...
Go now! You're not welcome here anymore, Early.
You think I'm gonna leave here empty-handed?
I know it.
Yeah, well, you know me real well.
Wish I didn't. You like to hurt folk.
It's part of the job.
It's why you took the job. Power. Control. Pain. Your mother knew sadness in her when she waved goodbye. She's relieved. Saw darkness in you. You're not well.
You'll be wanting to shut up now.
Big golden retriever sitting on the lawn.
Holy shit.
Never took to you. Smell on you. The neighbor's pet. You did things to him. Cleaned up after. Shined and polished. Everything in here gleams.
I'll be a son of a whore. You're not in my girl mind. You're on my girl ship.
That's what I thought originally. I didn't say it. I wish I had.
All these buttons.
We're not touching those, okay? How the hell she get on my ship?
Put the gun away.
I'm putting it away.
No, he's not.
I'm putting it away because we're all reasonable people.
You're not right, Early. Got issues.
Oh, yes, I could have that.
Talk too much.
I'm flawed in that way. I sometimes go on.
It's okay, Early. I'm going with you. Don't belong. Dangerous, like you. Can't be controlled. Can't be trusted. Everyone could just go on without me and not have to worry.
Oh my god.
People could be what they wanted to be. Could be with the people they wanted. Live simple.
No.
I'll be fine. I'll be your bounty, Jubal, Early. And I'll just fade away.
They can't do this.
Finally, something goes according to...
What do you think, River? Nobody's gonna want to let you go. Much less Simon.
See? That's what it feels like. Hang tight, darling. Early's on the move.
Yeah, Jane, get your hell up. Get Laverne or whatever her name was. Oh, god damn it. Jane goes back to sleep. Man, they can't let her run off in the end, thinking they got another season.
Made the right move, darling. Best for you to go with old Early.
You think so? Some of us feel differently.
That was quick. Quick resolution.
Permission to come aboard?
You know, you ain't quite right.
It's the popular theory.
Go on, get in there. Give your brother a thrashing for messing up your plan.
He takes so much looking after.
Okay, now very gently pull that aside.
This is really not my area of expertise, Doctor. I tend to be putting these into people.
Can I mop your brow? I am at the ready with the fearsome brow mop.
I'm just gonna pass out for a minute, but you're doing great.
And we live to fight another day.
Any chance that Shimon the Quern might survive?
Ere he had left, I'd say his chance would be about 1 in a very large number. How's your lip?
Oh, come on.
Taken out by one bounty hunter.
Don't get me wrong, I gave him a hell of a fight.
At least you got some play. I missed every damn thing.
Yeah.
And it turns out he's like 14 years old. I mean, he must have been some kind of genetic experiment, because I swear, this guy was, oh, my daddy whipped me so hard.
It's a naughty Kaylee story I would like to hear.
I can win this.
Oh, well, I'm hearing a lot of talk there, genius. Come on.
Wow.
Yep. Here I am.
That's how they ended it? So yeah, my big question would be, was that meant to be the final episode? I mean, or did it get screwed up in the shuffle with a couple other possibles? Or something like that. I think someone mentioned there's a discontinuity, but I'm not sure if I see it. I kind of thought at first it was going to be that Inara didn't seem like she was leaving, although at the beginning they had a conversation that I thought was, I really want, I'll hear it again, obviously, when I edit, but I thought she was saying, like they were saying, have you told the others that you're leaving? But at the very beginning of the conversation, I thought maybe she was just talking about going off and doing job or something. If they weren't talking about her leaving, then yeah, that would be a little bit of a discontinuity. But man, that was a great episode. I wouldn't say it was my favorite. It reminded me a little bit of, was it Bushwhacked? What was the episode where, I can't remember even the situation, but it was like, yeah, there was an episode I talked about it where they were in this really tight spot, and then like in 5 seconds they kind of like, oh, boom, okay, it's over. That's sort of like this one did the same thing. It's almost like they build up. It's almost like they really kind of want like another half hour, but they don't have it. So they got it. So they've kind of built this situation, and they're like, all right, well, let's just have Mal show up behind him and kick him off into space. That'll solve the whole problem. And then, did River, I guess what was River's plan? That's another interesting thing. Then she had some alternate plan, because he's like, I guess, Simon screwed up your plan by attacking him, but what was her plan? Anyway, that was wild, and now I've seen every episode. We kind of got a little bit more into her head. I'm curious about these River Tam sessions that I've heard so much about. I'm hoping that they're trippy, kind of deeper explanation of her. Yeah, we got more into her head. I really liked her. I really liked the way that they portrayed like sort of her craziness, the way people just sort of suddenly stopped and spoke what their sort of, I guess, maybe their innermost thoughts or whatever. And then, yeah, when she had that gun, but she sort of thought of it like a stick. I thought it was a stick. What else? And then that character, again, that side character, early. Such a wild dialogue from him, and such a wild character. They're, like I was said earlier, their side characters have all been like really cool, interesting kind of characters, Not just like some bullshit trope character or whatever, but kind of good acting, interesting dialogue, unique character. Of course, I'm super excited to watch the movie, and I will do that soon because I want to see how they attempt to wrap up some stuff. And yeah, definitely a goddamn shame that they weren't given a couple more seasons. This would have been really good as a as a 3-season show, just where we had 14, 28, 30, 46 episodes would have been awesome. Something you could kind of binge watch more than just a season, but not too much, where it got shitty or something. Man. But enough to kind of build this world up more. I mean, the world is so interesting. We could have gone into all kinds of stuff. Oh well, there's still a movie, and that's, to me, that's basically like the last episode in my mind. So, we'll get to that next. Alright guys, well hey, I don't know, it feels kind of final even though there is the movie. Let me just say, thanks for suggesting this. I wish yeah. You know who you are. You originally suggested this, and I jumped right on it because it hadn't even occurred to me to watch this, but I thought, oh, that's a really good idea, because I had never seen this show. It had always just been this thing in the back of my mind ever since it came out, really, because I've been hearing about it since 2005. But yeah, so thanks for suggesting it, and I'm super glad I watched it. And I definitely understand the show a lot better now. But I still want to see the movie before I say that, because I'm super curious how they try to wrap it up. Alright, so we will not say our fond farewells till after the movie. And so thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you for the movie. And watch all my other content too.